Plus ones. Grant loves it. Hey, Grant. All right.
Hi guys.
Yo.
We've started on a bad foot, Whānau. We've started on a bad foot. So here in our building where we work, we have studios. Okay, we record this in a studio. One day we'd like to maybe record it in with a couch.
Yeah, like
something like that.
A more intimate space.
Yeah. What, so we can pash? No, wait. Just jokes.
Hey, you got a boyfriend.
Yeah,
I don't do that.
I do. Wait, stop trying to get with me. Whoa.
You initiated that.
So we have studios and you have to book them in order to record, and we came in for our booking time. And someone was using it. Someone who hasn't used the calendar before.
Yo.
Calendar invite, Google Calendar. So we just sat here. I text 4 people trying to get another studio up and running. And just as those people replied, which was 20, 25
we
minutes
literally
later,
had 3 people rock up
at the same time.
At the same time that they'd
and
finished.
the people had just left. What a start. What a start. How's your week been?
It's been good up until this point. It's really dim my mood, hey.
Wait, are we both grumpy? We're both grumpy now,
Yeah.
eh? We're both grumpy.
That's how I know I've gotten older, as I get more grumpy.
Frustrated.
Yep. I'm just certain things I'm like, if I was 18, I'd have been like, oh good, I got all the time in the world.
I definitely am grumpy all the time. I almost have to stop myself and go, okay, not worth being grumpy over. I get grumpy over everything. I get grumpy when people mess with my schedule, which is probably why I'm grumpy now. I get grumpy when people don't use their common sense.
Oh, that's a given, though.
That's an old people grumpy thing. What else do I get grumpy with? All sorts. I get grumpy when I say hello to someone and they swerve me and stuff. That makes me outrageously grumpy. Because I'm just it takes 2 seconds to be nice.
What if they just didn't see you?
Or when I say, hey, Randy, and they didn't see me.
Oh, right,
and we're
right.
this far away from each other.
Hey, don't get grumpy at me. I'm just asking you questions.
No, I'm grumpy. When we're this in this close vicinity, and you look them in the eye and say hello, and then they just keep walking. That's crazy.
Oh, that is crazy.
That makes me grumpy.
You can at least fake it.
That's what I mean. Flick me a smile, girl.
Yeah, just say hello.
Well, I said girl. It's like I was saying...
Yeah, that was flirtatious.
Who it could be. No. I didn't mean to gender it. I don't want people to start speculating. You know?
Well, you're saying hello to a woman.
Someone might think it's about them. Someone might think it's about them.
Tegan is a big overthinker. Literally before we turn the mics on, she goes, "Do you think it's too much that I'm wearing a hat and glasses?"
I said a hat and glasses and headphones. There's a lot going on in my head. There's a lot of accessories happening, okay? Yeah. Do you know what I did do though? I took off my earrings because it felt like too much.
And you're wearing a headset. So even if you were to wear your earrings, the earrings wouldn't have shown.
Oh no, because I wear big hoops.
So do I.
Yeah, no, yeah, so you would see them. I can see yours.
Can you see mine under
Yeah,
here?
you can see the little silvers.
Oh, true.
Yeah, the little rings. Yep.
Nice.
I'm gonna leave the grumpy energy behind. Okay.
Stops here.
Wait. It's all gone now. What have you been up to? How was your weekend? What'd you get up to?
I got a tattoo this weekend.
Yes.
Whānau.
He got a little tiger.
Yeah, on my forearm. It was probably my sorest tattoo that I've gotten so far.
Forearm.
On my forearm.
That's why it's tough when the gang members have them on their forearms. It shows they're tough because it hurts.
But my arms are almost finished.
Yep.
Both arms, which is cool. And then I'll move on to my torso and then the back of my neck.
Yep.
But that's the goal.
You're getting a neck tat.
Just the back of my neck, not like
Some
on the
angel
front.
Wings, angel wings.
Oh, something. I don't know.
I reckon the true test if you're tough is if you get a tattoo on the inside of your arm.
I heard that really hurts. I heard stomach hurts.
Oh, I haven't got any tummy ones. But the inside of my arm, holy shit. That one and my back. I think where the back was really sore. But
what do you have in your back?
I have a tuku down my back.
Yeah.
It's really pretty, really delicate. But the thing is the way I had to do it, I had to just lean over, hunched over as she tattooed, and that was such an uncomfortable
position,
position to be in for over an hour. Yeah, it didn't take long because it's just line work, but fuck, man, I reckon that's the test. I would love to get something on my thighs, but I heard that hurts.
Yeah, someone said legs do hurt.
Maybe I'll get my puhoro. Just kidding.
Oh, Jackson, I heard something completely.
What'd you say? You just heard the poo.
No, I thought you
Pussy.
said I thought you meant I want to get my poo hole done, and I was like, what? But then I registered what you had said, and I was like, oh,
yeah, no, I'm not going to get that done. That's cool though. Tattoos, DJing.
Why can't you get a poo hole?
No, it's not that I can't get one. I just I don't think I'll get one.
Oh yeah,
I don't know. It just feels like I should.
It's quite sacred, right? Poo holes. Yeah.
I just feels like I should maybe maybe I should like learn. I feel like I need to be
more educated.
immersed.
Yeah, fair enough.
More immersed
Everyone
to feel deserving.
Everyone, it's like because a pūhoro is similar to like a pea, which is in
Same.
like Samoan
Yeah.
culture.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. And like the people that have them are the ones that are like
About it.
Yeah.
That's not to say I'm not about it. It's just like I feel like that feels like I'm skipping a few steps in my journey. And that's a journey that I've made up myself in my head.
To be fair, 100%. If you had got a pūhoro right and then showed me tomorrow, I'd be like, whoa, that's a bit like much.
You wouldn't. You probably weren't expecting it of me because. And so for me, this is just a made up schedule of timing I have in my head. I just feel like there's a few more steps in immersion of Māori culture and Te Ao Māori that I'd like to explore first before doing something like that.
Oh yeah, because that's
major.
and also that's on your body forever.
Yeah, of course. Like I mean, I've got tamoko. Like I don't really care. I've got
but like a pūhoro is different.
I've got
that's
taniko.
different.
Yeah. But or even I don't know. That's just intense. I may not even ever get a pūhoro. I probably won't.
Some of them look so cool.
They're seki. Big fan. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of those tattoos. But no, not going to get that. What did I do this weekend? Oh, I did, because you didn't ask me, so I'll just ask myself. What did we do this weekend? Saturday. Oh, I went to a third birthday party in Taupiri.
You and your partner celebrated 1 year?
We did. We went to a fancy restaurant for dinner. Yeah, that was mean. Lots of shellfish, lots of wine. He was drinking red wine, but a man o' war.
Man.
Yep. $25 a glass. Didn't see that.
Wow,
Oh yeah, that hurt me later, but that's all right. What else did we do? Yeah, we went to a third birthday party. I went and worked and emceed a boxing match. Wait, Randy, I went out.
What a weekend.
I went out.
What a weekend though.
Yeah.
That is a lot of events.
Yeah, I worked. I emceed a boxing match, and then afterward I went out with my mates.
What's define going out though? Like, how long did you stay out for?
Not long. I went to two places.
No, like what time did you go home?
Before midnight.
Yeah.
So no. It was after midnight. It was after midnight actually, because we didn't finish up at the match till probably like 11.
Mm-hmm.
When after that we went to this place in Auckland, if you've ever heard of it, Groove Bar.
Yeah.
Groove Bar. Interesting crowd. Yeah. Good establishment. Love. They've got a little neon sign in the corner that says, "If it doesn't feel like 90s R&B, I don't want it."
To be fair, Groove has got some of the best music.
Great music. Interesting vibes. Just at that time. Turned out the friend I was with, she was like, there's too many guys from our past in here. There was too many guys she'd got with, so we left.
Fair enough.
So we left because it was just like not the vibe. And then we went to an establishment here in Auckland called Hoppers, which was pumping. Hoppers was pumping. They play like R&B and stuff now. And I was like, it's like I'm listening to my FM right now. And perched ourselves. And you know what? There's one thing about me, Randy. If I see a seat, I will sit on it. Okay? So I did sit down. Went and got me a peach bomb. Took my ass back to the little area. Sat myself down. Me and the girl sat there. People watched. Good times.
People watched as in like you people watched, or people watched you?
No, I watched people.
Oh, okay, sweet.
Stared at them, if you will. No, I didn't stare at them, but I was definitely watching them. Some interesting characters out and about.
That's big for you because you never go out.
Yeah,
ever.
And then honestly, I was over it. Because there was a couple of people I didn't feel like running into that were in that bar. We didn't run into each other, but there was someone I clocked was there, and I was like, ugh, I don't feel like talking to you. Or I don't feel like running into you, or an awkward run-in, so I was like, I might leave. But I was just done. I was just tired. The peach bomb was a bit too sweet, you know. I was feeling like I'm tired.
Yeah, the times that you feel tired on a night out and the times that I feel tired on a night out are two completely different things.
Well, yeah, because last time you freaking went out with my man, he came home after 4 a.m.
That's normal. They close.
I haven't even hit you up about that.
The club closes at 4.
Okay,
the club closes at 4.
How about this? Okay,
and also, before you say anything, it's not our fault that he stayed out that late because we had told him. You can leave whenever you want, and he had told us a time that he said he was going to go.
Which was?
So we had expected him to leave at 2:30.
Which was? 2, yeah. No, he didn't leave at 2:30. How about whānau? How about this? My man doesn't even go out.
Yeah, he doesn't.
He has before.
Which means he had a hectic time.
Yeah. Well, you know, like he has before. That's been a part of his life. But since we've been together, neither of us have really gone out. But we both used to go out. That's how we ran into each other before we got together. So anyways, he was kind of like, pretty keen to go out, and your best mate Shirkle was going like, come on, you know, let's go out.
He's the master of egging on.
But Shirkle was also trying to get me out, and I was already like, nah, I'm done. Like, this social interaction is probably enough for me. I'm like, my battery's done. And so I was like, no. But I said to my man, I said, go, like, you go. it's all with all the boys. Also, I don't want to just go out with all the boys, you know.
I had no faith in your partner whatsoever. I was messaging Circle like, they already said no. Like, I don't think Bailey's gonna come.
It's 'cause
15 minutes later, we get a message on the way, and we were like, what?
No, I pushed him. I said, no, go. Because I know I could tell he really wanted to.
Yeah.
Because he really loves hanging out with you and Shirkle. So I was like, no, go. And I don't think he specifically said a time to me, but he did say, like, obviously you won't be late. And I'm like, yeah, all good. Just, like, go have fun. Because knowing him, he's home like an hour or two later.
Yeah.
Truly.
And also, just for context as well, he went out the night before, right?
Yeah. That was crazy. Honestly, he goes and has... Nah, but all of his mates are in town.
Yeah.
They all live sort of all over the place, so whether it's in Oz, around New Zealand, whatever. So that was cool. And I said, yeah, go hard. And then he texts me going, I'm going to another establishment here in Auckland, in case you're not from Auckland. I'm going to Long Room. And he said, I'm going to town. I go, true. He goes, yeah, Long Room. I go, why? And then it was like, hey, I'm coming home. He only went for one drink, apparently.
Did you send why?
I was like, what is that Long Room? What is that Long Room that you need to be there for?
His friends?
And a bunch of 18-year-old girls that are probably looking at him going, eh?
Yeah, but that's like at any club that you go to.
Yeah, fair enough. But but Long Room particularly has like younger girls and stuff, and I was just like, that's my man. But anyways, no shush.
I mean, that's on you, not him.
Yeah, it definitely is. It definitely is.
100%.
Because me being jealous.
Yeah, I think he's good in the sense where, like, because I would have started an argument hard and fast.
Oh, no, do you know what? It's not even that. It's just because he doesn't go, so I'll be like, oh, yeah, why? What's there? You know what I mean? No, but he came home. And that was all good.
But somehow we managed to keep him out till 4:30 in the morning.
Back to the Saturday, he goes out and I'm like, you're good. I wait. So I just go home myself, do my thing, take out my makeup, have a shower, jump in bed, whatever. I wake up at 4:10 and he's still not home. And I text him and I texted him and I said, where are you, lol? You know, add the lol in just for a little oomph. And he was like, oh, I'm on my way home. And I was like, whatever, you fucking liar. You like, as in like, he
don't break down what we actually did.
He would have been on his way home, but I feel like the haste in coming home would have been because I texted him because I had woken up. And I reckon
if you didn't text, he would have stayed out longer because we ended up staying out longer.
Same. I do too. And I just said to him, I said, I don't care that you went out, but what do you mean you haven't texted me the whole time you've been out to tell me where you are? Like if he had said if I'd fallen asleep and woken up to a text being like, hey, I'm just here, or hey, we've just gone here, I might come home a little bit later than first planned, I would have been sweet. But the fact I woke up and there was zero comms from the whole night, oh my God, I was ready to swing. Not actually, with words in my brain.
We were egging him on too because he like.
Oh, you see, you little shit.
No, because I was saying like, gee, it's pretty late. Like, shouldn't you like head off? And he was like, should be sweet. Like, you know what, whatever. And then we were just saying like, we were kind of like preparing him for the dog box essentially. Because I was like saying to him like, gee, I reckon when you get home. Just make breakfast.
Wait, and guess who made breakfast?
I was like, just make breakfast. And then when she wakes up, she can eat something straight away. And then you don't have to like, it kind of just, I don't know, keeps you out of there a little bit.
But I always stay two always stay 2 steps ahead. You know why? Because I go to him, he goes, I'll make you breakfast. I go, nah. And then I got up and I made it. So he went and had a shower and he got out and I had made breakfast. So
what time did he wake up?
I made him feel even more bad.
What time did he wake up?
Oh, nothing crazy like 8 or 9.
That is crazy to me. You get home at 4:30 in the morning. You wake up at 8 o'clock.
Well, in my bed, you're not staying asleep till midday in my bed. I'm up and at him. You better be up and at him too.
Dang, hey.
It is your fault you came home at 4.
What a soldier.
Yeah, you can go home and sleep and nap.
And then Tegan got like more paranoid the next day because someone told her that me and my friends had taken him somewhere where we shouldn't have gone. Which wasn't true.
Yeah, someone asked me, did your man go out with Randy and Sugar and everyone? And I was like, yeah. And they're like, oh, did he go to the strippers? And I was like...
I haven't been to the strippers since last year.
Wait. Go to the strippers? And it's like, yeah, Randy and they always go there. And I was like, and in my head, it went ding, ding, ding. Yeah, you're right. They do always fucking go there.
But haven't I said many, many times, and I can vouch for this, all my best friends can vouch for this, I haven't been since last year. And I know you, right? Like being like a close friend of yours. Why would I take him there?
Wait, I go... I don't know, because you're a little shit. And then I go, so that said that, and then I said to my man, I go, did you go to the strippers on Saturday? And he was like, no. And I go, okay.
I feel sorry for him.
I go,
now
are
we're
you
just
sure?
never going to go out ever
sure?
again.
And he goes, yes, I'm sure. And I go, because if you did, I will find out. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. And
The way
like,
Tegan
nah.
looked at me the next day, Monday morning, right? We come to work Monday morning. She looks at me. She goes, where'd you take him? And I was like, what? I was like, we just literally went to a couple clubs. That's it. And then she's like, are you sure? And I was like, bro, why are you interrogating me?
No, but you know what I've learned about my man from that? He is a good man.
Yeah, he is.
And he's honest. He doesn't
is.
lie. He doesn't lie. So far, no, he didn't do anything. But he did go out 2 nights in a row, and he hasn't been out in most of the year.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Let him live.
Yeah, and I will this time.
Do you guys want to, just to break down our night and how it went down? So we had, if you haven't seen them already, we had the My Shed party, right?
Yeah.
Which went down at me and Soundgirl Shiny's flat.
Yeah.
That wrapped up. Me and my best friend Shirko were like, hey, let's, because we were already planning to go town anyways. I was playing at Club Kong up here in Tamaki Makaurau.
Yeah.
And then also our friends had just like kind of opened up a brand new club, so we wanted to go support and smoke some shisha.
Yeah.
Right? Which they were still doing at the time. Mm-hmm. So we stayed for my set, and then, I played at East Street first, and then your mans came towards the end of my set.
Yeah.
We then left East Street to go to Kong to watch my set at Kong, and then we went to watch DJ Severe.
Yeah.
So we were there from 12 to 2:30. From 2:30, we were like thinking that
He would gap it.
he would get it, because we were like telling him like, gee, like there's no pressure for you to stay because it is quite late. He was like, oh no, I'll come Crown for a little bit. So we went to this new nightclub called Crown. Shout out to Crown, 450 Queen Street if you haven't been there before.
Cheeky plug, cheeky
we
plug.
we went there just to like have a chill one, and there was like, it was literally just the people that he was around was me and Shirkle and like 3 other dudes. So there was no Wahine there.
Wait, and then someone started telling me, oh, you know, at Kong, there's like girls on the stripper poles and everything. And I was like, oh, nah. Nah.
Like that is true, but then like it's not like everyone's watching, because sometimes it's not like
You sure?
your taste, if that's the nicest way to, you know what I mean? So it's easy to like just give a blind eye.
Yeah. Now, you know what was the worst? When you said that at like 2:30 or whatever, you guys kind of were like to him, like, oh, you want to go home? And he said, no, I'll stay out. And I'm like, oh, so you could have texted me then. Nah.
He was having a really, really good night though.
I know, and this is what I said to him. I said, do you know what it said to me was that you were having a really fun time,
Yeah.
and you just wanted to make it last a little. And I'm like, oh, am I not fun?
No, and also I just want to put out that like, and you can even ask Shirko this, like you can ask him yourself.
Yeah.
That was a quiet night for us. Like that was like, if it was just me and Shirko, we would have left that night and be like,
easing
oh,
the
that was
poor
kind of
man
like, that was kind of boring.
Yeah.
But having Bailey there, having your partner
Bleep that.
having your partner there made it fun.
Aww.
So it was nice to have him.
You guys should get married or something. Anyways.
And then he said like, how much, no, jokes.
Don't you dare. How much he wants to do it again. How much he's keen
We
to run
asked
it
him, we
back.
said, Barry, whenever you're ready, you come out, and that can be 6 months or it can be 6 days or whatever. You just let us know.
Now he'll be ready. I think that means he's
He'll
got
be
it.
ready.
He'll be ready.
He'll be ready.
He's probably fiending. He was probably fiending. Yeah, but
He
anyways.
had never done. Oh, I think he had done it before, but like,
Shisha?
yeah. And
Yeah,
then
he's he's a pretty tame fella.
he
Yeah.
just was smoking. Like with like 6 people who like do it religiously.
Yeah.
He just like it was almost like peer pressure without the peer pressure. Like he had to, felt like he had to smoke it.
His vibe is more like he'll sit around the carver bowl, you know? Like,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
more
yeah,
his
yeah.
vibe. His
No,
energy.
he was good chats, man.
He doesn't mind
I
if he
really like
drinks.
your partner. I think he's the man.
Yeah. Same.
I could hang out with him like every day. Not that saying that I would like do it,
Honestly, marry him then.
but like he's one of those dudes that like, you know, just easygoing.
He's just a good fella.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Found a good
Anyways,
one, Teagues.
I thank you. It took a while. We got there in the end. I hear you got a little something for us, Randax.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he got something for us.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Wait,
sorry.
Imagine coming to do the podcast and you got nothing
No,
to bring.
sorry. This is like a silly bugger one, but I want
I've never heard you say bugger in my life.
I want both of you guys to be a part of this. So, producer T Money, turn your mic on, brother.
Okay. A silly bugger.
Do you consider, really listen to this, do you consider an open door on or off?
Off.
An open door.
I think it's on. Okay, so I'm going to explain my reasoning. So think of the door as like a light switch. Do you consider an open door being on or off? I think it's on because
I think it's on because it means proceed.
Yeah, that's what I see. So the purpose of the door, right, is like, for example, if we're in a wall, like a boxed wall, without a door, there's no way for us to get through it, right? So having the door there allows us to go through to go to the next place. That's what I'm thinking. And when a door's closed, it's off because it's not being used.
And you know when you go up to a door and you have a swipe key and you need to get in, it goes green for on to go in. On.
Valid points. Valid point. I would argue on only because growing up, I was always told you have to shut every door. So like every door in the house had to be closed if the room wasn't being used. And so I think of a closed door as being like done, like completed.
Off.
On. Like it's like it like.
Wait, so you think it's on?
Yeah, I think it's on.
Oh, so we all agree.
Wait, you think
you said off?
No, I'm saying an open door.
Oh, so that's what I mean. So an open door is off.
Ah, right.
Like it hasn't been completed yet.
Okay. I see what you're saying. Oh, by that argument then, closed doors off?
I think a closed door's
open door's
off.
on.
Yeah, open door's on, but Troy says that.
Wow,
what?
really just...
Closed door is on.
That doesn't make any sense to me, eh?
No, it doesn't.
To me, personally.
Closed door... off. Brain.
But yeah, just like
Computing.
think, like, yeah, I saw it on the weekend.
Yeah.
And I was like some of these two that I follow on social media, and they were having like a real heated argument about it.
Yeah.
But I was like, because to me, it's on. Like the open door is
on. Yeah.
Because what I see through the open door as well is like
because open,
blue skies.
open usually means like open for business, ready to operate. You know when a store door is open?
Ah, that's a good way to look at it too.
That's true.
Wait, none of
This
us.
is wrecking my brain a little bit.
We're not like arguing or anything. We're just sitting here
Just
going,
discussing.
Valid points.
No, but if
indeed.
you're wherever you're listening to this podcast right now, I hope that one of the options made you go, fuck off.
Okay, one more thing.
Yeah.
Car doors though.
But without
yeah, but open.
you can't get into the car door without it being open.
You got to unlock it.
Yeah, but if you're sitting in the car,
Unlock it. On. Open. On. In car. Close.
Lock.
Car on.
but you're sitting in traffic, right?
Yeah.
Are your doors on or off?
They're off.
They're off. Because you're not using your door
You're
when
not
you're
using
driving.
them. Oh,
Nah.
Now we're getting angry.
Yeah, you don't use your door when you're driving. What are you doing?
But the purpose of the door is for it to keep you in the car. So I would say closed door is on.
Yeah,
because
but
it's
what about when you close the door and you're in your house?
It's the same logic. It's kept you in your house. It stopped the
But
strangers
it's
from
not
coming
on.
in.
Then the battery would run out if you left the door open.
What, to your house?
No, hear me. When you don't close your door properly, the battery runs out. So that would mean the open door is on.
No, that means the light on the door is on.
No.
Now you're just overthinking it.
The light is on when the door is off.
The door is still on because it's open.
I don't like your car logic one, eh? I don't think that example makes sense. That's almost, I think that analogy is like almost up there as my one when we had the analogies the other day.
Yeah.
Okay. What about a car? Like you lock the door to your house. Is the lock on or off?
Yeah, but the lock is not the door.
Let me go. Let's.
The lock is on. The lock is on. The door is off.
That makes no sense. The lock can't be on when the door is off.
What about a rubbish bin? At work, we have rubbish bins with lids. When you open it, you put the rubbish bin open in function, closed off. Because the bin is only binning when you put rubbish in.
Yeah, I just think that like when something's closed, it's off because you're no longer using it.
Period.
Hey, I'm in the minority. I'll happily concede. I'll happily concede.
Well,
but,
there's a change in the table. The tables have turned.
but I still feel like I'm right.
Let us know, man.
Hey, you die on that hill,
Let
mister.
us know. That's what I wanted. I wanted it to get a little bit like
It did get a little heated
A little
in there.
heated, you know?
That was crazy. That was a little bit crazy. Okay. Well, you should do this TikTok. This is just real off chat. When I see this, I see you. Just wait for it. You should do that. Okay. Here we go. I found a thing that says, what quote gives you chills every time you hear or read it? I haven't read through these, but I'm interested to see what they say.
I can't think of quotes.
So you ready for some quotes?
Mm-hmm.
Gotta risk it to get the biscuit.
Wait, is that a quote?
Yeah, sure.
Nah, that
doesn't get you away. No, I just did that one off my dome. Okay, I'll read the proper ones. At the end of the game, the king and the pawn go back in the same box. It's a chess one.
I think if it was someone else reading that quote to me, I think it was the way you read it.
How did I read it?
No, it just sounded like, hey, you know what I'm saying, right?
I was going to try and imitate it.
Yeah, it's because you were just, at the end of the day.
No,
that's what it
I did not talk like that. At the end of the game.
That's what it sounded.
At the end of the...
See?
At the end of the game. Oh, my God.
That's what it sounds like. At the end of the game.
At the end of the game.
That's what it sounds like.
At the end of the game, the king and the pawn go back in the same box.
Ooh. It took me a while to understand what the quote meant, but like as soon as I got it, I was like, ooh, that's a good quote.
Okay, next one. Now I'm real conscious about how I talk.
Wait, does that can I just go back to that quote?
No, you can.
Does that mean that is that like a metaphor for like everyone's equal?
Well, the king and the pawn go against each other, right? I don't know chess.
No, the king is like the most important piece and the pawn is the least important.
So
at the end of the day, they go back in the same box. So at the end of the day, we're all equals. We're all human.
Well, I think it means like we're all going to die one day.
We all bleed blood. You know?
True.
Well, because going back in the box is like the end of the game, like they've died.
If you think of both skeletons, mine and yours, they're the same. Mean analogy.
Bro, this whole podcast is full of shit analogies.
Okay, anyways, next one. Oh, I'm real conscious about how I'm talking now.
At the end of the game.
Just shut up. Sorry. Someone once told me the definition of hell. The last day... No, I've just done it. The last day you have on earth, the person you became will meet the person you could have become.
That's too much. That's too much in a quote.
That didn't give me chills.
Yeah.
That one.
That kind of just made me angry.
Okay, this one here says, this is from Chuck Palahniuk. Nothing of me is original. I am the combined effort of everyone I've ever known.
Oh, wow.
That one went oof.
Yeah, that one made me go oosh.
Next one. Okay, this is how this person's brother summed up his depression in his letter. From the outside looking in, you can't understand it. From the inside looking out, you can't explain it. So like, you know, when someone's got something going on in their head. So people on the outside can't understand it, but then you feeling it, you can't explain it.
Oh, okay, I get it now. That took me way longer to understand. I think I was just listening. You know what? It's because now I'm just focused on how you're saying them. I'm not even listening to the quotes.
Can you focus on the content, please?
Sorry.
Would you believe in what you believe in if you were the only one who believed it?
Say it again. Say it one more time.
Oh, whoa, slow.
Yeah, okay. Sorry.
Would you believe in what you believe in if you were the only one who believed it?
Oh, shit.
Maybe I didn't have emphasis on the right words. Would you believe in what you believe in if you were the only one who believed it? Was that better?
That makes me feel like... You know what that made me feel like? It made me feel like I Am Legend vibes. Like I'm the only one on Earth. Like, you know what I mean?
I don't think it means like physically.
Yeah, I know. But that's what it made me feel like.
Yeah.
Because wouldn't that be the similar situation to I Am Legend?
No.
Because he would be confused.
No.
Because he's the only one on Earth. So how does he know what to believe?
Say you grew up in a atheist household. Like an atheist area, like your whole town didn't believe.
Whole area didn't believe in God.
Didn't believe in nothing. But you so firmly did. Do you think you would still believe in that if you were the only one in your whole town that believed it?
Ah, okay.
It's kind of like
shit
that.
Analogies. This whole podcast, shit analogies.
Also, like I Am Legend. Like the one guy that's immune from the disease with his dog.
That's a sad movie.
Bro, that made me cry so much.
When he has to kill the dog.
Oh.
Poof.
Oh, no, don't. No, my dog died earlier this year. Don't do that. He whimpered.
What did he get shot in the head?
No, he gave up. That's what happened. He gave up. He was old. He was 15 and a half. His little legs just didn't work. His back legs, they kept sliding out from under him.
He's a quitter.
No, he's not. He had cardiovascular disease and anxiety.
That's a lot for a dog.
He lived with that.
That's a lot for a dog.
He's scared of thunder. Poor guy. And fireworks. Anyways. He'll make me cry. I don't want to talk about it. Next quote. Student loans are not dischargeable in bankruptcy.
That's too many big words for me to feel.
Okay. Do I explain it? Basically, when you go bankrupt, all the debt that you have, it's gone. It's like clean slate.
Yeah.
But it's not a good thing to go bankrupt. You could want to avoid that because it looks really bad on your record or whatever. As in, like, you'd have a really hard time maybe like starting a business, applying for loans, anything like that afterward. So they're just saying student loans are not dischargeable in bankruptcy. So you can be bankrupt, but if you've got a student loan, this might be United States, but if you go bankrupt and you got a student loan, you still have to pay the student loan.
Oh.
Whereas everything else gets wiped. That's what they're saying there. But that might be the United States.
That's like worst case scenario, eh?
Yeah. Do you have a student loan? Nah.
I think it's paid off.
Yeah, same.
I did 1 year. I didn't even go to any of the exams.
Have you paid off yours yet, T-Money?
February I'll pay it off.
Honestly, bro, it's like you get a pay rise as soon as you pay it off.
It's like $200 a week.
Exactly.
$200 a fortnight.
Yeah. It's like it changes you. You get a 12% pay rise. It's me.
So good.
Next quote. When you're good at something, you'll tell everyone. When you're great at something, they'll tell you.
Oh, I like that.
Boom.
I like that.
Boom. Drop the mic. Boom.
I like that one.
Do people tell you you're good at your job?
Yeah, I guess so.
Heaps of people tell me I'm great at mine.
Yeah, but you love to hear it.
Exactly. My love language is words of affirmation.
Yeah.
I just want someone to tell me they're proud of me.
Does your partner not tell you that he's proud of you?
He gives me so many words of affirmation.
Yeah, I feel like he would be the type.
But sometimes I tell him I need more.
That if
No, I'll just be like, it's not that. It's not like he doesn't have to tell me I'm pretty all the time, but he does. And like without being that's just him. He will always tell me I'm beautiful, whatever. But it's more like the reassurance. I love the reassurance, which is part of that like affirmation thing. Like,
I'm not going to leave you.
Not like that. Like, just like things like talking about looking forward to future and things like that. And and talking ahead rather than, I think it's really affirming. I think it's really affirming. Oh, we've still got more. It's a Serbian proverb. It says, "Be humble, for you are made of earth. Be noble, for you are made of stars."
Can you do it in a Serbian accent?
I don't know what a Serbian accent is, to be fair, but no, you will never catch me slipping. Okay. You know the difference between the good guys and the bad guys? One really shitty day. I don't believe in that. I don't think that's true. What are you saying? So, like, someone goes to jail for murder, they just had one bad day. No, they didn't.
The day before that, all good guy.
No, you know why? Yeah.
The day before that, Jason was an all good dude.
We love Jace. No, it's because I've been watching Worst Ex Ever. Worst Ex Ever. It's just on Netflix. There's 4 episodes. I've only seen 3.
Is it good?
My God. Yeah. Like some people's exes are conniving. They plan, they plot, they scheme. It's not just men too. It's women. Yeah. I watched one episode last night with women. And like they do these things, right, where they, the first guy, he wasn't super conniving, but he was still very manipulative and awful. But the next two, they like plotted and schemed to try like frame their exes and stuff. So you're telling me that it was just one bad day? No.
I've never had like a bad ex experience, eh? You like, you know what
not like that. Not like that. No.
What's your worst ex experience? If you want to talk about it, you don't have to talk about it. Oh, wait, I think I know.
I don't know. Like nothing bad where they wouldn't leave me alone or anything like that.
Yeah.
Like I had one.
And I'm talking like after you had broken up. Like not whilst you were
I had one that was a dickhead and like would just keep trying to like get in my head, you know, but to be fair, if I had told him to F off and blocked him, that issue would have been done, you know. So that's part of that. I sort of take some responsibility on allowing conversations sometimes. But nah, nothing like that. But
Yeah,
there's
see-
people that have exes that like don't leave them alone. It's
Yeah,
fucking weird.
because I've only had two, right? I've only had two ex-girlfriends, but like ever like I feel like, from my opinion, it's always ended civilly.
Yeah.
And then we kind of had just left each other alone.
Yeah, like my first like serious boyfriend, he was pretty sad about the breakup, but it was just like, but it was pretty amicable, but he was pretty sad about it. Like I was, but you know when I feel like girls break up in their head months prior when they do the dumping, when guys don't put as much forethought into it. That's not to say it's not the right decision, but it's just if they feel a feeling for a week, they'll do it. Whereas a girl might have to feel a feeling for like 3 to 6 months before she does it.
Yeah, fair enough.
So I think my first like sort of serious boyfriend breakup, like, I don't know, it was just super amicable, and we sort of share some friends, but like we just kept our distance until we were both feeling all good, and like I didn't really run into him, but I would still hang with that friend and he would still hang out with that friend, and it was fine. You know, it was just no dramas. We still follow each other on Instagram.
Should never really be dramas, to be fair.
Yeah, like we still follow each other on Instagram. I feel like that's a good gauge. Next guy, I didn't date him for that long. We freaking work in the same building, you know. Say up to him all the time.
He's also one of the loveliest.
He's like the goodest dude. Then the next one, ugh. Every time I see him, I go, ugh.
I think the next two after that were kind of her.
Yeah, like that one was a little bit like, he was probably the worst, and he was just the worst. I wouldn't even say his name if people like, I'll call him Voldemort or whatever. You know, he should not be. No, because I just don't need to say his name in existence. Like, it doesn't need to be said out loud. But like, he was just annoying. But like, I'm very indifferent about him. I don't really care. But I'll make a like funny dig every now and then, but I don't actually care that much. He was annoying. Then the next one, that I felt like we kind of broke up out of nowhere, but whatever, it was all for the best. Now I'm like, thank God, you know? I was putting too much energy into that and not getting the same energy back. It wasn't reciprocal. And he was like, I felt like the breakup was okay, but then the afterward was a little bit yuck. Like, just a little bit like, I don't know, you're just healing, and you're trying to be like, and you think they might be like moving on a little quicker than you'd like, which at the end of the day, once you're broken up, fuck, who cares? But when you're hurting, you can't put, that logic doesn't really...
Yeah. It's not as easy as
it doesn't hit you as quickly as you'd like it to. And I'd hear things, or I'd get messages about what they've been up to, and it would be hurtful.
Mm-hmm.
And I would hit them up about it, and it would just be like, well, we're not together, so it's none of your fucking business.
Yeah, you're not making your situation any better.
Yeah, but it's also like, ooh, don't be like that. Weren't we like just sharing our lives together like fucking 2 minutes ago? And now you're, it's none of your fucking business. So I didn't like that. But then completely indifferent. Don't even think about him, you know.
Yeah.
But, you know, thank you for that time. But I've moved on now. And then the man I've got now will never break up, I promise.
I hope not.
No, I hope not. I think we're good. Oh, that was a bit of a tangent. Sorry. No one asked for that life story. Last one. Growing up is just watching my heroes turn human in front of me.
Oh, I like that.
That was our best for last one.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one.
I think that is so true. And because like even in our job, right? Like we get to interview some really cool people sometimes. This is a really like sort of far-fetched example, but you know, you might really admire a singer or a celebrity or whatever, and then you get to interview them and meet them and you're like, that doesn't happen often because a lot of them are media trained really well. But there was one interview we did, Timoni was there, we did one on Zoom. And remember that person was just so rude and really like a really hard nut to crack. And it was someone whose music I have been listening to for honestly like 10 years. And then to meet them on Zoom and them just be so rude, I was just
Can
like...
you say it? Who it was? Surely they're not listening to this, eh?
Well, no. Tash Sultana. They go by they, them.
Yeah.
They were just quite abrasive, and I couldn't quite read if they were being sarcastic and that was just the humour, or if they were genuinely being rude.
Yeah.
And like the whole interview, I was just felt like I was trying to save it the whole time, and I was trying to be really respectful because I
admire
them. Also, was trying to use the correct pronouns, and I feel like I just overthought it, but never made us feel like comfortable and safe. And maybe they could argue that's not their job. But I was just like, why are you doing press if you don't want to do press? Why are you doing interviews if you don't feel like doing it? Like, aren't you the author of your own story? I don't know. But that's why I'm just like, whatever. I haven't really told many people that, but I was so gutted. I love their music. And then I was like, you were so rude. It was rough, T-Money? Because T-Money was there too.
I was away, but I listened to it afterwards and I was like, oof. I wasn't even there, and I could feel the
You could
tension.
feel how
Oh,
uncomfortable
wow.
it was. Could feel how uncomfortable it was. Like but to be fair, even the start, I think one of the boys was like, "Oh, first time in New Zealand," and I put a glare because not the first time they were coming to New Zealand. It was like probably the fucking 10th, and it was like, no, and just pointing out the real obvious stuff like that. But anyways, I digress. Okay. Take a knee therapy. We do this every single week. At the end of an episode, we get some confessions from our plus ones, okay? And basically we decide if it's take a knee, you know what, we'll let that one slide, or if we think you should go to therapy. Again, we've got a reoccurring theme here where people are stitching up our disabled whānau.
Stop
It's
it.
got to stop. It says, my idiot cousin had his deaf sister vacuum the house. He turned it off and she didn't know.
Mum comes home.
What are you up to?
So messy.
But I'm also like, your dear sister has eyes. Like, she can see if it's not getting up the dirt.
That's fucking funny.
I'm going to say therapy for that one. Go to therapy. Leave your sister alone.
Yeah, it should be. It shouldn't be. We shouldn't be targeting our peoples like that.
Oh my God. Take an EO therapy. I was seeing a guy. He found out his ex-girlfriend was happy with his baby. So he gave me a breakup candle and said, eventually this candle will burn out like we had to.
At least he was thoughtful. Like, I feel like obviously the message on the candle wasn't ideal.
That's crazy.
But like at least he had the, you know what I mean? Like he had the, what's it called? The initiative. The initiative to let her down easy, or tried to at least.
I'm gonna say take a knee. I
think I'm gonna say take a knee too.
I think that's actually quite.
Because he could have, because knowing us men, I don't mean to chuck all of us in here, but like some of us just are dickheads in those situations.
Yeah.
So I feel like even though it wasn't the smoothest, it was still the thought that counts.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So what are you thinking?
Yeah, I'll take a knee.
Okay, take a knee. Take a knee. Okay, one more. Take a knee or therapy. I pawned my mum's gold chain she got gifted from her cousin because she didn't pay my school fees.
Can you do that one more time?
Get off your phone now.
Sorry.
I pawned my mum's... Okay, take a knee or therapy. I pawned my mum's gold chain.
Gold chain.
I pawned my mum's gold chain she got gifted from her cousin because she didn't pay my school fees.
To be fair though, that's
safe.
Do what you gotta do, sis.
Yep.
And also, that mum's clearly not doing a very good mum job if she has to.
Very good mum job.
Like school fees, right?
Yeah.
Are you expecting your daughter, who I'm assuming hasn't got any income yet, to pay her school fees with like her allowance? That's smart. And I reckon the only reason why she pawned it...
She's like, Mum, learn your lesson.
I reckon the only reason why she pawned it as well is because she noticed that mum kept it in the box. I reckon it was a gift that mum didn't even wear.
Okay. Take a knee.
Yeah, take a knee.
Take a knee. Mum deserved it, sounds like. I'm just seeing if there's one more we can chuck in.
We got to start with the disabled people, or like people with disabilities, whānau.
We've got to leave them alone.
Yeah,
and
just
leave them
alone.
No, you know what got me? When we posted a video last week of the person who blamed the broken laptop on their brother in a wheelchair. And I said, we've got to stop blaming stuff on our special needs whānau. One of my family friends, one of their brothers is special needs, and they go, oh my God, it's not just us. I was like, you guys are sad. And then, but someone else commented, when I was watching the Paralympics and saw people winning, like caning
Swimming.
everyone on swimming races with one leg, you're like, nah, I ain't going to say nothing.
Yeah, hard.
Heroes. There are heroes. Or even this one. One more. Okay. Take a knee or therapy. My missus got angry at me and said, you can go if you want. So I went, and now I'm single.
Nah, do you know what? That's take a knee.
Take a knee?
Yeah, Because you know why?
You deserve better, King.
Nah, yeah. It's because this is like.
Nah. You know what?
That sounds like something you would do.
Nah, I don't do ultimatums. But I will say, like, I'm not into that.
Yeah.
And I don't.
I think that's so childish.
But I won't go. I won't go. If you go out, we're done. I'll just say, it'll be like, I don't want you to go out because of X, Y, Z.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you're an adult, and if you want to go out, that's your decision, and we can have a discussion about it later. That's more the vibe, you know. But it's not like. But also, when would I fucking say that? Like, honestly, if you're, I don't know. I feel like there's more to that. You know what I mean? Take a knee, bro.
Yeah.
You know, she obviously didn't want you to go out. You want to go out.
Yeah.
You're not the right people for each other.
Yeah, you don't. Doesn't look like your lives align.
Yeah. There you go. Period. Nice.
No.
That's fun. There's good synergy there. All right, guys. That's the end of that episode.
Episode 9. We'll go. Next episode will be double digits.
10. Yeah, it will be.
Double digits.
But
That's
hey,
a little accomplishment.
until we see you next time, whānau. Kisses.
Peace.
Kisses.